Hi, hi. Jennifer Elizabeth Masters here. I am in Summerland at Summerland Beach. This used to be Hippie Beach, and it is one of my favorite places in the world because hardly anyone comes to this beach. It is a beautiful place to walk, catch a few rays, swim in the ocean. I'll just let you see what's going on here behind me. The water's a little chilly, but I'm going to turn so you can see the ocean. So gorgeous here, isn't it? Woo! Cold water. You see that? Oh. So being at the ocean and even watching the waves, just watching the waves, even on a screen, is calming to the soul. It's calming to your mind. It is that ebb and flow, that meditative back and forth. It is just amazing for calming the spirit and the mind. So take a deep breath. I'm just letting the water wash up over my feet. So envision yourself grounding your feet into the sand, sending down roots deep down into the earth, connecting you deeply into the heartbeat of the earth. Sending your energy deep, deep, deep down into the earth. And let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Take a deep breath. And as you inhale, as you inhale your cleansed energy up through your feet, through your calves, through your knees, through your thighs, through your abdomen, up into your heart. Take a deep breath and exhale. Okay, so I am here today to answer any questions about manifesting, about visualization, about creating a magical life. I'll just share in the meantime a few things about my focus and dreams over the years. I was born and raised in Toronto, and when I was 14, my parents and I and my little brother, we drove out to Vancouver, and we went all the way to Victoria, and we took the ferry from Vancouver to Victoria, which is the island out in the Sound. And that boat ride was phenomenal for me. It was the first time that I had been in the Pacific Ocean, and killer whales were jumping and leaping in and out of the water. This was not at SeaWorld. This was wild killer whales. It was amazing. And I knew then I needed to be near the ocean. And I never gave up on that dream. Now, there were some detours along the way, and I did have many vacations near the ocean. That was my favorite place to go. And I never gave up on that dream. And here, back in, 2012, I moved to California. And I would make trips I was living in the desert, not close to the ocean, but I would go to the ocean as often as I could. So what is your dream? What is the thing that lights you up, the thing that gives you peace, the thing that makes you feel that, everyone has something. It could be climbing a mountain. It could be hiking through a forest. It could be swimming in the ocean. For me, it's being near water, being able to get in the water, being able to get in the ocean, being able to walk on the beach and hear the waves. Just being out in nature. I lost my microphone here, so. Okay. So how do we manifest those things that we want? I'm going to turn around here. So how do we manifest the things we want? Well, we focus on them. We can write them down. We can ask the universe, how can I easily and effortlessly have and state what it is we want? And then take action. We have to make steps towards getting what we want. We have to take action. And so for me, I gradually moved from Toronto to Maryland to England to Maryland to Atlanta to Boulder, Colorado, gradually getting closer and closer to California, where I had always dreamed of being. And, when opportunities arose to move closer to the ocean, I took them. So that's the thing. We open doors. Somebody asked me for some help yesterday. And I'm going to talk about this because it's really important. So when someone asks for help, this is what I've noticed. Resistance comes up because they are expecting something to appear a certain way. And when it doesn't come in exactly as they expect, they say no. Somebody asked me yesterday to help them find an apartment, which I did, a fabulous one, but they dragged their feet. No, it's not what I wanted. It's a basement. I go, yes, but it's the price that you can afford. Do you see what I mean? It was exactly what they could afford, but it wasn't exactly what they wanted. They weren't willing to bend, to have a place that was lovely. And, so it could be a man, it could be that you're wanting to date someone and you have a vision. You expect them to be maybe wearing monk's clothes or being Buddhist. What if they're not Buddhist? What if they're Christian? What if they're just spiritual? So we get these ideas that things have to be exactly a certain way. And yet, you know what? The universe will send us things to us that may be even better than what we ever imagined or could have conjured up for ourselves. And we need to be open to all of the possibilities. And when we say yes, I'm going to stop walking here for a second. So when we say yes, we open doors. And when we drag our butt and our feet and say, oh, but it's not the way I expected, it's not in the package I wanted, it's not the color I wanted, maybe it's even better than you ever dreamed. But you're saying no and you're resisting instead of saying yes and bring it on. Does that make sense? So saying yes opens doors, saying no closes them. And the universe is always going to offer us things. Do we have to say yes to everything? No. So what I tell my people who are looking for love, my love coaching clients, I will tell them that you have to have certain criteria, core values, and you know what your core values are and you don't deviate from those. And when you do, we find things don't work out when our core values are not in alignment. Now, what are the core values? Well, Google Why I Need to Know My Core Values by Jennifer Elizabeth Masters, and that'll tell you exactly what core values are. Okay, so let's just take a couple of deep breaths together and expand your heart and your lungs and know that you are infinite. You know, we are capable of doing anything we set our minds to. We are capable of way greater success, but who stands in our way? Us. We are our biggest roadblock. And what I do is help you get out of your own way. I gently kick you in the butt to get out of your own way so that, hi Pam, hi Andrea, because we are the ones that block ourselves. It is not our exes or our children, or we are the ones. But it's so much more fun to blame other people, isn't it? All right, does anybody have a question before I close and go play with my dog on the beach here? I've got a new book that I'm reading. Someone in my friends list, Elliot, what's Elliot's last name? Talonbaum, I think. Hello, dog. So I bought his book and I'm reading it and reviewing it. I hope that you'll check out my book, Orgasm for Life. It's on Audible. The last few chapters are being redone because there's some errors that my producer didn't catch, corrections that need to be fixed. So in the next week or so, it'll be back up again and available. So I have other books on Amazon, Sacred Relationships and Odyssey, Victim to Victory. Okay, let's see. So how do we get out of our own way? We have to notice when we are blocking progress. So I'll give you an example. I am writing a series of children's books about my little dog Yoda. Do you see him? Where are you, Yoda? Are you he's down there somewhere. And I was looking for an illustrator, and I've been given all sorts of prices, you know, $3,000 and up. And the thing of it is that if I had someone else illustrate the book, then it's their energy in the drawings. And one of my friends said to me, why don't you get an app and make a cartoon and you do it yourself? Well, I started painting classes, and so now I am going to be the illustrator of my children's books. So you can do whatever you set your mind to. You know, you may not be a Monet or a Manet or a Pizarro, but everyone has their own style. And if you're interested in writing a book or being the best healer that you can possibly be, and you need to pick up and open up your intuition and your heart so you can be better for your clients, I am launching in the next 2 weeks. It's beginning September 16th, Your Kick-Ass Life. And this is work that will transform you permanently, lasting. It will raise your vibration. It is an 8-week course, but I'm doing it with 10 live Zoom calls. They're group coaching calls. And in each one, not only will you have coaching, my liquid fire modality, which is really powerful, a healing modality that shifts you very rapidly, but you're also going to get your energy cleared, as well as, you know, the group benefit of all boats rising together. And I'm throwing in this bonus of the Akashic Records. So I have a page. It is called Your Kick-Ass Life. You may see it on my Jennifer Elizabeth Masters business page. You can sign up there. So this is a 10-week program for $397. And next time it's going to be $3,997. This is a healer's course. It will help you be a better entrepreneur, a better healer, a better therapist. It will help you do your work with a clearer heart and a clearer consciousness, with great success programmed in. All right, you all, I am going to go play. I love you. Thanks for watching. And oh, check out my website. I have a free download. It is How to Be Worry-Free at the top of my website, jenniferelizabethmasters.com. Much love. Bye-bye. Mwah.